WGT's up first. Alright guys, check in. Sorry about that. I was getting everything set up here. Hey Art, how do I add a racer?
Did they come up when they checked in?
Oh, it's down here. I didn't
Add
see.
two race?
Okay. There we go. Alright guys. Looks like we have everybody checked in. We have our marshals. You guys are going to go off. Mario, Jim, and then Brent. So there's only three of you, so lead off with spacing. Mario's going to go on the tone. Here we go, we're off and running for World GT Tuesday Night Worlds at 5280. Out of the gate here, Mario's out front, followed by Jim, followed by Brent. These guys are pretty close on time here. Everybody's spaced about 4/10 from one another. After a couple taps there, it looks like this is going to close up a bit between Jim and Brent. Yep, Brent's ahead of Jim now. Brent's about a half a second behind Mario, and Jim's about 2.6 behind Brent currently. Out of the gate, fast lap for Mario, 9.78, 9.89 for Brent, 10 flat for Jim. Jim's car is going slow coming around into the chicane there. Car's looking a little rougher on the edges. Maybe the tires will come in here as the run goes on. Mario's still out front. 9.7 fast lap, 9.9 last lap, 10.2 last lap for Brent. Actually 9.9 the lap he just clicked off here. So Brent's on the pace of Mario here. Brent's car looking a bit improved from what it was last week. About 1.3 separates Mario and Brent currently. Mario on a 31.505, Brent on a 35 flat. On lap 11, Mario sets his fast lap. Jim gets it wrong and coming out of the chicane here, but that's clear. So as I was saying there, Mario reset his fast lap on lap 11 with a 9.780. Actually, Jim resets fast lap of the race with a 9.657. That was on lap 9. I missed that one. That must have clicked through. So Jim's car's got some pace here. Ooh. Jim's car didn't sound too healthy coming down the straight there. It must have been a body tuck or something. Mario still clear out front here, 31.507 his pace, 35.01 is Brent's, about 1.9 seconds separating these guys, currently on track. Jim pulled it for a bit there, but is back running. 9.9 last lap through for Mario, 10 flat for Brent, 9.9 for Jim, so Jim's little radio adjustment he did there looks like it worked pretty good. His car's on pace right now. 9.8, so whatever Jim did is the right way it's going, because he just set the fast lap for fastest of all the laps right now later in the race. $9.9 for Mario last time through, 10.1 for Brent, 10.2 for Jim. Brent's tapping a little bit coming around the field here. Gave him a 10.5 lap. That's not the way to move forward here. 10 flat for Mario with 1 minute 15 left, guys. Mario out front, 31.507. Brent, 35.02. And Jim, 27.511. But Jim's car is looking good in the later portion of this race here. Clicking off lap times right in line with Mario. 10.04 for Jim, 10.06 for Mario. It's like whatever change he made, it is good. With 45 seconds left, Mario out front. Pace dropped off a little bit here, about a second. It's 31.508 now. Brent on a 35.03. As we come down the last few seconds here, everything's pretty much holding steady here. Everyone's clicking off roughly the same lap times. Brent's falling off a little bit here, 10.2, 10.4 that last lap. But Mario and Jim both on 9.8s. Alright guys, keep on going until I tell you you're done. Everybody made it through. Mario's done, Brent's done, and Jim McGee is done. Taking that and setting TQ 31.508 from Mario Fico. Brent on a 35.06 and Jim McGee 28.509. Your car looked really good there toward the end of the race, Jim. Up next, everybody else at the track.
You have Jim.
Yeah, we have no marker.
Remember Jim. Brent's car is the green one. Okay, I'd assume everyone knows what they're doing. Brent, Art, Joe, Kyle, Justin, Joey. Your lone marshal is out in the middle. Don't wreck on the ends. Brent, less than 5. my. All right, we got Brent, Art, Justin, Joe, Joey, and Kyle. Art 1.2 back from Brent. Brent on a 30 at a 5.02. Brent, Art, Justin, Kyle, Joey, Joe. Your order. Hot lap on the screen, 10 flat with a 1 out of Art. Now make that a 9.9 out of Art. Art 3.8 back from Brent. Brent comes through the 10.0, 10.0 for Art. 11.2 for Justin, 10.8 for Kyle, 11.8 for Joey, and a 10.6 for Joe. Brent comes through with a 9.9. It's going to be his best lap of the race. Watch down here in the chicane, guys. Two down, 3 to go. Brent, Art, Justin, Joey, Joe, and Kyle. Brent comes through with a 9.9. Art to Brent is 3.6 seconds. Brent on a 30 at a 5.02, 29.5 flat for Art, 28.06 for Justin, 27.03 for Joey, 26 flat for Kyle, and a 26.07 for Joe. Hot lap of the race now going to be Brent, 9.90. For Brent, 10.0 for Art, 10.4 for Justin, 10.5 for Joey, 10.7 for Kyle, and a 10.6 for Joe. Art up to a 30 at a 5.08 now, 3.6 is the separation. $10.0 for Brent, 10.0 for Art, 10.3 for Justin, 10.4 for Joey, 10.1 for Kyle, 10.4 for Joe, 140 drivers, 140, 9.9 for Brent this time through. Art comes through the 10.1. Art backs 10.1 with a 10.8. Oh, watch straight, guys. Low down the straight, low down the back straight. That's clear. Brent, Art, Justin, Joey, Kyle, and Joe. One minute remaining. Brent comes through with another 9.9. 10.2 for Art, 10.8 for Justin, 10.4 for Joey, 10.5 for Kyle. Joe with an 11.2. Jim doing a little body work on Kyle's car. 30 seconds, drivers. 9.9 for Brent. Your leader on a 30 at a 5.02. Brent, Art, Justin, Joey, Joe, and Kyle. Time expires. Keep going until I call you done. Everyone's still racing. Brent, you got caught. Kyle's done. Justin's done. Joe's done. Art's done. Joey's done. All right, guys. Brent's going to take this one. 30 at a 5.03. Art with a 29.510. 28.503 for Justin. 28.06 for Joey. 27.07 for Joe. And a 26.503 for Kyle. In case you were wondering when Art went over the board, it did catch him on a minimum lap time, so the laps are correct.
Yeah, I waited too.
Well, it showed lap too fast, Art Scrimo. Minimum lap time 7. So,
Well, then I caught with Brent, so I waited for him. I didn't hear you, Kyle.
The return of stock 12 scale to 5280. Mario, Kyle, and Joey. Joey, are you making this one? Oh. Did you lie to Jim? Oh. Some people. Alright, so it's just Kyle and Mario, it looks like, for this run. Gonna need at least a marshal or two from 17.5 Sedan to come out and help marshal these guys. Team 5280 coming out to marshal. That's weird. All right, you guys are both checked in. You didn't recognize either of your transponders. I had to associate them. That was weird. All right, guys. So we have our marshals. We have our drivers. The order is Mario and then Kyle. You guys can lead off on your own. But Mario's going to go at the tone. Here we go for 8 minutes of excitement. Stock 12 scale, cutting it up. Mario's been practicing with his a bit lately. It's looking really good. Art Scrimmel says all the traction's just going away as we look at it. Bye-bye groove.
Kyle's not running those kind of tires, so only Mario.
What's Kyle running?
He's got magenta pinks on.
Kyle's running stock with magenta pinks. Must be some kind of race car driver. Or he's lazy. So is this Kyle's mod setup on the stock car? Alright guys, we're 4 laps in, and fast lap just now laid down by Mario Fico at 9.7.
7 minutes left.
Mario's been practicing a little bit here. Kyle hasn't been running stock 12 scale at all, so he's getting up to speed here. 10.9's his fast lap. 10.1 just took 0.8 off his fast lap. Mario's out front here with a 48.802. Kyle 46.807. It's about 3.8 seconds, it looks like, behind Mario on the track. As we get closer to IIC, expecting this class to get a lot bigger. I think we have 4 or 5 people running 75/12 scale at IIC this October. Little tap there by Kyle coming around the backside chicane here. Ooh, gets it wrong coming off the sweeper too. Mario's just out there for a Sunday drive, slaying it down. 48.801 is his pace. Kyle's 46.806. Now 45.807. 13-second lap did not help him at all. On lap 6, Mario put down a 9.6 lap. I didn't even see that pop up. Fast lap of the race. Mario's still doing sub 10-second laps. His average is a 10-second flat. Kyle's average is a 10.7. Trying to think of stuff to talk about for another 5 minutes. Mario's pace looks like it's teetering on the upswing. The swell scales do tend to drop off a little bit over a run. Whether it's the tires either picking up or losing traction or the motor's getting warm, swell scales are pretty sensitive to any little change that happens over the course of a run. It's not unusual for a car to be 0.5 of a second a lap slower at the end of the race than it was at the beginning. Mario's car looking pretty stable though. You can tell that we've been running a lot of touring car out here, not a whole lot of 12 scale. Mario's line is actually quite a bit different than what the groove is in some of the corners, just because touring cars take the line a little different than the 12 scales. Mario's still out there with a 48.805, 10.1 his last lap through. Average is moved up a little bit to a 10.1. It's clicking off 10.1, 10.2 laps pretty consistently here. Kyle, 10.7 that last lap through. Looks like Kyle's car is pretty solidly in the 10.8 range right now on the laps. He is running a tire that's not going to let the car move too freely, and these 17/12 scales really want to be pretty efficient and loose on the carpet. with 3 minutes 23 left. Kyle Short's coming in off the straight. Mario still solidly 10-2s, 10-3s. 10-2-8 that last time, 10-3 was the lap before. Pace leveling out a bit, not really dropping any more than the 10-3 level, it looks like. (10-4) last lap for Kyle. Both these guys are running CRC chassis. I believe Mario's the newest version. I believe Kyle's is the X. Hey Brent, which chassis is Kyle run? The XL. (10-6) last lap through for Kyle. 10-3 for Mario. 2 minutes left. Mario's lap time's up to an average of a 10.2. His laps continue to slip a little bit down to the 10.3, 10.4 range. Mostly in the 10.4, it looks like. (10.385) that last lap. Mario gets it wrong coming around the chicane. Not going to really affect this race a whole lot, though. Pace right now is a 47.801 for Mario, 45.809 for Kyle. (10-4) for Mario last lap through. 10-9 for Kyle. A little rough one for Kyle there. And Kyle pulls it. Kyle's exhausted. Kyle's been driven an 8-minute race in a while now. 2 minutes ago he was confused what he was still doing on the driver's stand. 1 minute. Everyone at the racetrack is watching Mario drive. With all this pressure, Mario's dropping his lap time a bit. 10.3 lap before, 10.4 this one. 10.3 this late in the run is actually right on his average lap time. Another 10.3. Looks like he's going to keep at about a 47.804 if he keeps on doing those laps. That 10th off there, about a 10.4. Keep it going, Mario. Hold it together, buddy. And Mario sets TQ with a 47.804. Kyle didn't quite finish. He was on a 45.809 before he pulled it. Hey Art, why does it want me to use qualifying points when I do a resort here? Yep, I see that.
2. Run 6. Ball 2.
Chris, what's up? Hey, look, we're ready to race. Hello? Anybody out there?
27.9.
Anyone? Announcer? Martha, baby?
Check in. Need some volunteer marshals. Actually, Kyle, you're not. You need to be out there. And one more, perhaps. Where's Kyle?
Sitting in his pit area.
Come on, Kyle. You're out to marshal. Everyone checked in. You guys okay with one?
You don't my tires there, Pat? No. What? At the Marshall.
Yeah, it's the marshal, man. Can't have you running 9 whatever you're running.
I need someone to do my tires or I'll stop and go do it, I guess.
Okay, just wait till like halfway through the race to do that.
You do my tires, Art, please? 3/4 of the front, all rear. You don't have any dope left,
Oh, jeez.
There's enough in there to get on my rubber tires.
Justin, you gonna help Marshall? Thank you. All right, guys. Brent, your tires are being doped. All right. Mario, Brent, Jim, that's the order. We have our marshals, have our racers. We're set to go. Gonna go in less than 5. Good luck. And everyone is off. Jim tagging the first corner. Not a good start, but Jim had a pretty fast car, losing Q1. Seeing if Jim can fix his driving a bit. A little nervous. First run of the day. Mario out in front right now, 9.7, his fast lap last time through. Brent 9.7. The all-time fast so far, 9.6. Lap number 1, or actually lap number 3 for Mario. Just last time through. Jim coming back strong, 9.8 for him. 9.5 for Mario. It's the fast lap of the evening, I believe. I believe Jim clicked off a 9.6 in the first qualifier. 9.6 by Mario, 9.7 by Brent, 9.9 by McGee. 9.4 for McGee. That is the fast lap of the evening. Jim getting his car moving. Just needs to drive it well, keep calm. Lots of corner speed. Don't hear his car sliding around at all. 9.5 for McGee. Mario down to a 9.4. McGee, though, fast lap of the evening so far, 9.4, 8.9. Brent, 9.5. Mario, 9.4. McGee having a little tap there, must have been 9.8 for him last time through. All right, we're just coming up on 2 minutes down, almost. And just about 3 minutes remaining. Mario Fico out in front, 32.509 is his pace. That's about a lot better than TQ. Frank Klingford, 31.506. That is better than TQ as well. McGee, 31.509. That's about a second off TQ. So McGee definitely has a fast car. Just got to keep driving under control. Avoid tapping anything. If you don't tap, the car's fast. 9.8 for McGee that time. 9.7 for Mario. Brett had a 9.7 last time. Going back with a 10.1. Must have had a tap in there. McGee 9.8. Mario 10.0. So McGee right now still having a fast car. 9.7 for McGee. 9.6 for Mario. 9.8 for Brent. So everyone here not doing too bad with 3 minutes down and just about 2 to go. Not too far off your fast laps, but we will see. Everyone's still in the 9s. Oh, Mario gets it wrong in the cost him. That might let Brent move out in front. We'll see. And Brent does move out in front, 31.507. That's better than TQ by about a second. So Brent, you still got to push. McGee now in the 2 spot, 31.508. That's pretty much exactly on TQ. Mario pulls it off. Enough of that. Track seems to be getting a little faster, at least for the phones. Just about a minute 20 left. Minute 20 to go, drivers. Jim McGee out in front. 31.508.4. Mario's TQ was 31.508.8. So Jim just about 4/10 better than TQ with 1 minute remaining. 2/10 better than TQ now. Really got to push it. Got to keep those lap times underneath 10.0 if you can. 9.9 that time. That'll do it. More of those. Brent taps. 9.8 for McGee. There's the way. Just keep on clicking those off. 30 seconds left. 10.0 for McGee. Got to pick it up here just a little bit. .3, that's going to hurt. McGee falls off a TQ. Just about 3/10 though, so you can make that up, and you got 15 seconds left. Another lap or so, making good. Need to push. You're going to get around for one more time, and he taps. And that's official time. So keep on going. You'll be done at the line. Brent, you're done. Jim, you're done. Jim taking that one. 35.01. Just missing out on TQ. Brent, 35.01. 3/10 behind. Up next, 17.5 Sedan.
Stop sucking.
Almost out of tire. I don't want to be out of tire for the main. Jimmy, you want me to marshal or call? sure? Three thousandths. You were 3 thousandths faster than me. All right, guys, your order for this one: Brent, Art, Justin, Joey, Joe, Kyle. Joey Joe, it's Joey Joe, it's the Joey Joe show. Brent, Art, Justin, Joey, Joe, Kyle. Brent, less than 5. So Brent running around with a target on his back out there. He's your TQ from round 1. 30 at a 5.03. Comes through the 10.0. Art comes through 9.8. 10.5 for Joe. 10.1 for Kyle. Joey with a 10.8. Justin with a 12.4. 9.8 for Brent now. 9.9 for Art. Brent with a 9.7. Art with a 9.8. Art's still up on top, but it's only by 0.02 of a second. Brent comes through with a 9.8, Art with a 9.9. That moves Brent to the point. Your leader gets collected. Comes through with an 11.1. However, Brent had a 10.7, so not too much damage done. Only 0.4 of a second between Brent and Art. Art comes through with a 9.9, Brent with a 10.0, so he makes up one there. 10.2 for Kyle, 10.3 for Joe, 10.5 for Joey, 10.4 for Justin. Brent comes through with a 10.4, Art with a 10.0, 100th separating Art and Brent. Art comes through 9.9, 10.0 for, Brent comes through 9.9, 10.0 for Art. Watch down here in the chicane, guys. That is clear. 10.2 for Art, 11.1 for Brent. So Art now takes it by 0.7 of a second. Joey to the 3, Kyle, Joe, and Justin. Hot lap on the screen, 9.765 out of Brent. Art's hot lap, 9.857. However, hot lap is only good for bragging rights. What matters is where you qualify, and right now, Art Scrimo out there in the lead. 9.9 for Art, 9.9 for Brent, 10.2 for Joey, 10.3 for Kyle, 10.2 for Joe, 10.2 for Justin. 2:45, drivers 2:45 left in this one. Current TQ 30 at a 5.03.006. Art's pace 30 at a 5.03.3. So he needs to make up a couple of tenths here on TQ. Comes through the 10.0. 10.6 for Brent, 10.2 for Joey, 10.7 for Kyle, 10.3 for Joe, 10.4 for Justin. 2.15, drivers 2.15 left in this one. Art with a 10.7, 10.1 for Brent, 10.1 for Joey. Joey backs his 10.1 with an 11.0. Brent comes through with a 9.9, 10.0 for Art. 2 minutes. Art, Brent, Joey, Kyle, Joe, and Justin is your order. Art's pace now at 30 at a 5.03.1. So he's starting to slip a little bit closer to that TQ pace. Needs to stay faster than 10.1 to keep improving his pace, and he does with a 10.0, backs it with a 10.0, 10.0 for Brent, 10.4 for Joey, Kyle with a 11.9, Joe Clegg with a 10.3, 10.2 for Justin. Art comes through with a 10 flat, it's going to move his pace to a 30 at a 5.02. .10, 10.3 for your top three. 9.9 now for Brent, 10.1 for Art. Got one upside down in the chicane, guys. Easy in the chicane in front of the driver's stand. That is clear. Art, Brent, Kyle, Joey, Justin, and Joe. However, Justin with a tough lap here is going to move down to the 6th spot. Going to let Joe Clegg move up to the 5. 40 seconds, drivers, 4-0. Art with a 10.1, 10.0 for Brent. 10.3 for Joey. 10.5 for Kyle. 10.6 for Clegg, and a 10.8 for Justin. So Art's pace back to a 30 at a 5.03.2. Your second place car takes a tumble. 10.19 for Art. 10.3 now for Art. 8 seconds left on this one. Looks like Art's going to fall just a little bit short of that TQ pace, unless he can pull off like a 9.5. Art, you're done. Justin is done. Brent is done. Joey's done. Joe and Kyle. That's a race, drivers. Art Scrim is going to take this one 30 at a 5.04.7, just misses that TQ pace. Brent with a 30 at a 5.08, 29.05 for Joey, 29.08 for Kyle, 28.06 for Joe, and a 27.504 for Justin. on 17.5, when you start tapping, it just never stops.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did the first 3 laps. It's like, I was going to drive with us. I know who you are. And I fold. You'd be fun if you usually got a beer in your hand. Consistently slow. Gotta find some pace. El Pace Picante sauce. Hello! Hello out there in the world. All right. Joey Krasinski had to race. Thought you weren't in 12 scale. I'm not in 12 scale tonight. That's what I heard.
How many times it was 29 for the high? There it was. Yeah, TQ was 29.
Yeah, but Adam and I were talking. That pace was way off of where it should have been. I mean, it wasn't really close.
I agree after driving a car that actually works.
You weren't in 17.5, were you?
Touring?
Yeah.
We got third overall.
You're a failure.
I was a failure. I should have had a first and a second. I should have got at least second.
I still need Mario Pico to check in.
Marshall. I actually have some stuff.
Need some marshals out here, please, for 8 minutes of pure enjoyment.
And how fast your car is down the road right now, Kyle? No. You see now. You see.
Joy Krasinski, you have a weak transponder. That's what it says. So make it stronger. Turn it up in your radio. All right, here we go. Mario Fico, Kyle, then Joey. Less than 5. That was a traction roll in a 12 scale. Groove looking pretty dark tonight. Traction is interesting. Fico with a bunch of issues here. Joey Krasinski out to the point on TQ pace. At least he was until he had that issue through the chicane. Kyle Klangforth in the 2 spot. He just fell off a TQ pace. 9.8 for Krasinski, now 9.876 for Krasinski. Joey has hot lap out here of this race. 10 flat for Krasinski. This time Kyle going to go 11 flat. Pace is a 48.804. That is 1 lap on top of current TQ. However, it's very early in this race. A lot of stuff can transpire like that. So Joey, I mean, it's an x-ray and it's pretty tough, but you don't want to be doing that to it. Joey out front, pacing a 47.806 now, so that mistake drops him off the TQ pace. However, still a lot of time left to go. But with 10.7s, you're going the wrong direction. Kyle going to go 10.5. 10 flat for Fico now. Fico made some changes to his ride that I would say would be a negative Ghost Rider. 10 flat this time through for Krasinski. Fico going 9.8 in the 3 spot. Backs it with a 9.8. Fico has hot lap of the race. 9.810. He backed his 9.810 with a 9.811. So Fico feeling it now, goes 9.9, only driver in the 9s. This is Mario, but he's got some work to do. He's only 3 tenths behind Well, actually, Kyle Klingforth now out to the point. Mario in the 2, Joey in the 3. Joey had a long lap there. I think he must have pulled it over for something. 10.5 to a 10.4 to an 11.1. Kyle goes 10.5. Fico goes 9.8. Sounds like Fico marshaled himself. Oh, board jumper.
5 minutes left.
Still was a 10.6. Backs it with a 10.3. Now Fico to the point. Mario, Kyle, Joey. Mario with a bit of an issue there is going to take his pace down even further. So nobody's even close to the TQ. Kyle out front though. He's on a 45.802. You guys are dead even on the clock until Kyle did that. Now you're 2 seconds behind with 4 minutes left to go.
4 minutes left.
Is it warm in here? Okay. I thought so. So Mario's out front, went 10 flat last time. Backs is 10 flat with a 10.2. Kyle went 10.7. This won't be any better. 10.9. Ted won this time through for Fico. $3:20 left to go. 3:20. We're going to take a short intermission before the main events. I think we'll get started at 9 o'clock. Which is approximately 25 minutes or so from now. Congratulations to everybody. They made the main. Nice job. You and Justin squeaked in. Guess what? There's still 2 minutes left. Mario's still out front. His pace back up to a 46.802. And continues to keep climbing. 10 flat last time through for Pico. 10-1 this time. Going to go 46.801 now. So looks like if he keeps up this pace, he could get back on that 47 lap pace. He's certainly moving the right direction as long as he's going 10.4 or faster. And that was a 10.1, so he's taking a big chip out of the pace. This time through now of 46.801.1. 10.2, but a big crash going to cost him. Going to probably put him back on an 8.02. Does not. Still on an 8.01, but with a 3 this time. So we got coming up on 1 minute here.
1 minute left.
Fico now on a 46.8 flat with a 10.0. Do some more 10.0s. He's going to be back on that 47 again. Did a 10.1. It's a good lap this late in the race. 10-2 on a 46.8 flat with a 3 now. So with 35 seconds left to go, Fico's got to have the last few count. 10-2, going to put him on a 46.8 flat point 1. Keep going, Fico. You still got 15 seconds left to go. Although your pace now back to a 46.801.1.
Car 1 is done.
Mario, you're done.
Car 2 is done.
Kyle, you're done. All right, Mario going to go first, 46.801 flat. Kyle going to go 42.804. That concludes race number 3 of round number 2. Next up, the mains. We're going to get started at 9 o'clock. All right, practice is open, 9 o'clock, guys. 2. One. Well, 7. Well, 9. And 2. And 4. And 3. And 3. Three. And 3. And 4. And 2. And 4. And 2.
All right, World GT. Gonna need some marshals from the pits. See Kyle wandering out. I see Justin. Justin looks happy to help marshal this one. After he saw his tires. All right, looks like I need you to check in, Mario. And there he is, checked in. Your order is Mario, Jim, and Brent. Did I get someone from the pit to grid these guys? And marshals? Marshals. Volunteer marshals. We have our one official marshal out. Looking for some help here. Thanks, Joey. All right, guys. You guys good with two marshals? Yeah. All right. You guys are going to go on the tone in less than 5. They are off. Little tap by McGee coming out of the turn there. Throws him to the back of the field. Let Mario run away with this a bit. Brent's not too far behind Mario here. So first lap, spread out the field a little bit here. Jim's about 1.1 back. Brent's only about 0.6. And Brent is catching Mario here. 9.9 last lap, 10.1 for Mario. Only about a half second separating these guys. They come onto the straight. Looks to be about the same. Actually, looks like Mario extended that on the straight to about a second. Jim's starting to catch up to the rest of the field here. Jim wants to make this a race with Brent. Only about 7/10 back. Ooh, big hit by Brent coming out of the straight. Moved the straight, actually. That puts Brent to the back of the field, letting Jim follow Mario here. Jim and Mario are only separated by 2.3 seconds with 3 minutes 50 to go. There's plenty of time for Jim to try to work on Mario here. Mario says not so fast, 9.4 second lap. Jim also sets his fast lap with a 9.69. Gap between Mario and Jim, 2.6. Brent about 6 seconds behind these guys. And Brent's about to be caught by the leader here. Brent's racing as hard as he can to stay out front. Mario's all over him. Brent, being the gentleman, lets him by. Thanks, Brent. A lot of clear track now between, or ahead of Mario here. Brent's car not looking so hot here. 10.1s and 10.6s are lap times he's turning here. Jim and Mario doing very similar times. 9.6, 9.5 for Mario, 9.8 for Jim. 9.7 for Jim this last lap. About 3.1 separating these guys. Jim has a couple taps coming around the infield. And hurt his lap time a little bit here. Yeah, 10 flat for Jim there. 9.7 is what both these guys had the previous lap. 3.4 now the separation between Mario and Jim. As we saw in the qualifier, Jim's car seems to come in as the race goes on. Oh, that's not going to help Jim at all. Getting it wrong coming in through the chicane. About a half a lap separating these guys from one another. 5.5 seconds is the gap now. 9.8 last lap for Mario. 11.6 for Jim. Little tap by Jim there coming onto the straight. Gonna give him a 10.3 lap. Mario's clicking off very consistent 9.7 and 9.8 lap times here. His pace is 31.503. That is better than TQ currently. 9.6 flat on lap 20 for Mario. Little scramble there between Mario and Jim. Let Jim fall a lap down behind Mario here. Jim's hanging in there. Jim wants his lap back. Seems like the left part of the driver's stand here is full of frustration currently. Well, the right hand part of the driver's stand is focused, it looks like. 9.6. Mario's still putting down laps that are as fast as anyone else has run this race. 9.63 is Jim McGee's best lap. 9.8 is Brent's. Mario just did a 9.7. 40 seconds left. Jim in second, Mario out front. It's going to be a pretty clean end of the race here. It looks like Jim's pace is falling off a little bit here. He's doing about 10.1s. Mario's 9.7s are pretty consistent here. Little tap by Mario gave him a 10.1 that last lap. With 2 seconds left, keep going. Oh, Jimmy got caught at the line, and Mario is done. Taking that, Mario Fico in his race doing better than his qualifying pace by 5 seconds. Up next, 75 Sedan.
Faster laps now than we did in our race. Hey, Jim. Marshall. No, go ahead, Colin. Sure. Brent hit it, I think it moved. They're down 1.
Was it better?
No.
Jim, little help on the far side there. Oh, never mind. He's got it. All right, guys. Brent, Art, Joey, Kyle, Justin, and Joe. Story of the night here. Brent Klingforth TQing Tuesday Night Worlds. Does Art Scrimo have what it takes to get around Brent in the main? Straight is closed. Let's grid them up. Brent, Art, Joey, Kyle, Justin, and Joe. The hum of 30mm fans fills the room. All right, guys. Less than 5. Krasinski here with a little tumble. Joe Clegg with some trouble. Art Scrimo all over the back of Brent. This is going to be a good race to watch here. 9-9 for Brent to a 10-1 for Art. Our lone marshal getting full duty. But in the meantime, the race to watch is out front, Brent and Art. .10.01 to a 10.01. Brent comes through with a 9.8, 10.0 for Art. Looks like Brent might have had a little tap down here in the chicane. Art sucks right up to the back bumper. Putting the pressure on old Brent. Brent with a tap. Art gets by. Well, watch it straight, guys. Go high down the back straight. That is clear. Brent now doing the chasing all over Art's back bumper. Brent comes through with a 9.9 to Art's 10.1. Down the back straight they go. Separation just 0.3 of a... Oh, Brent, watch the back straight, guys. Go high down the back straight. Don't get in the line, Brent. So Justin now up to the 2. Brent down to the 3. Art, Justin, Brent, Joey, Kyle, and Joe. 2:15 drivers, 2:15 remaining. Joey crashes in the worst possible spot. 187 feet from Jim McGee, the lone marshal. Two minutes, drivers. 2 minutes left in this one. Watch the back straight, guys. That is clear. Art with a little mistake there. Turns the black side up for a second. Corrects himself. Off and running. 1:30 drivers, 1 minute, 30 seconds remaining. Oh. Oof. Oofda. This just in, hot lap of the race goes to Brent Klingforth with a 9.8. He's the only driver in the 9s. Salerno now, oh, they're a lap apart. I was going to say I didn't see it, but 1 lap separating Art and Justin. 1 lap separating Justin and Brent. 1 lap separating Brent and Kyle. Kyle and Joey on the same lap. Joe Kelly 1 lap down to those guys. 27 seconds. And that's a race. Justin, you got caught. Brent, you're done. Kyle, Joe, and Art. That is a race. Thank you, drivers. Thank you, marshals. Marshall, Jim McGee.
I think I will call race this time. I will call the race. I will call it the race. All right, any marshals out, please? 17.5 scale. You are up. Hey, Joe, did you start the recording tonight? To a file?
No, I thought I never saw the thing open in recording or streaming. I thought somebody else was.
Yeah, I'm on the... Oh, it's saving to that file. Let's see how big that file is. 635. Properties. I don't know if it's getting any bigger. It's hard to tell. 636, so yeah, it's recording. I didn't bring a jump drive. Does anybody happen to have one? Okay. Mine's at home. I forgot it. All right. So Jim McGee. What's going on in the world? Kyle Klangforth, you making it? Why don't you yell at me, Brent? Jeez. Jeez. I was watching that video today. I was working out and I was watching that video. And it got to the cat part and I almost had to stop.
You start laughing.
Dude, it was so funny. It sounds like there's 50 cats in the room. Everybody was meowing. That was really funny. All right, just Kyle. What? Wait a second. That doesn't look like Kyle.
You got bigger.
Kyle, you got bigger, son.
Trying to fail in all three classes?
Yeah. He's trying to trifecta of failure. Trifecta of fail. Why do you keep
Who are you?
I agree. Why are you coming up so late? That's a better question. Come on, Kyle. Hey, Kyle, get out here and marshal. Please. Joe, get the middle, and you get the end. We'll be good. All right, let's set the grid. Grid's going to be Mario, Kyle, Joey, and Jim. Does really look good, really good. I love how the ass end just kind of flies out on every corner. Can you turn that down on your radio? This radio is weird. Houston, I believe that was a radio post joke.
It does not feel like
It feels better or worse? That's hard to believe. All right, Joey, you're in the 3 spot. Jim McGee in the 4 spot. Jim McGee did not qualify well in this class at all. Didn't even make it to the board. All right, here we go, guys. Joe setting the grid. You can go across. I don't think you'll block anybody. All right, here we go. Everyone goes on the tone in less than 5. All right, Mario off to a good start. Kyle in the 2 spot, feeling the heat from Joey Krasinski. Joey Krasinski to the outside, can't make it stick. Tries to move inside, go outside. Side by side on the straightaway they go. Joey with a move to the inside, very clean, very nice. Joey trying to get back into the rhythm though. Mario feeling some pressure from behind. All 4 drivers driving well together except for Brent, who is right now in position for the failure trifecta. We'll see if he can come back. There's still a lot of time. This race is like a half hour long with 2 pit stops and a tire change. Mario Figo out front, Joey Krasinski in the 2, Jim McGee in the 3, Kyle/Brent in the 4. Oh, Joey tries to take a very aggressive line, has to tap the corner a little bit in order to... Oh, it does the same thing. Second time in a row. Maybe this time do it differently. We'll see. Mario, though, beginning to stretch at this point. 9:7:35 for Fico on lap 7. That's the hot lap of the race, kids. Krasinski going to go 10.5. Backs it with a 9.9. So Krasinski dipping into those 9s as well. Issue for your leader coming around the pole. It didn't cost him a whole lot of time, but it did make the gap now 1.3. So Fico, you got away with 1. You can't get away with 2. Jim McGee staying right there. Good race, guys. All 4 drivers still on the lead lap. Even Brent in the 4th spot. Kyle, you're going to get yelled at after this race. I can already feel it. I can feel it brewing. See? Yeah, that was, why didn't you tighten that down? Or why did you true it like that? I know it's coming. Just be ready for it. Are you mentally prepared? No. we need to give Kyle some help, okay? So everybody that can stay behind and mentally support him through this time of need, I think it's a good time for that. So Vigo out front, stretching his lead to 2.3 over Joey. Joey, you got 2.6 back to Jim. Jim hanging it in there. 9.9 hot lap for Jim McGee, 9.8 for Joey, 9.7 for Mario, 9.9 for Kyle / Brent. So everybody dipping into the nines in this one. Mario, Joey, Jim, and Kyle is the order.
Left.
10 flat last time through for Fico. Brzezinski going to go 10-3. Separation now 3.4. Back to second. Brent pulling it over for a radio check 1-2. Mario 10-1 this time through, so that's a good lap. Backs it with another 10-1. His average right now 10 flat. So Mario getting that CRC Gen XTI working with the, it's got a name, I don't know, some kind of alter ego. That's what it is, the alter ego chassis. We're halfway there, guys. Halfway. 4 down, 4 to go. I think somebody turned off the minute announcing. Except for the last minute. Mario 10-1, 10-2 for Joey. Backs it with an 11-1. Jim McGee went 10-1 as well. Jim McGee's car looking pretty good considering this is the first run of the night. I don't think Jim's even driven that car in a while. So, now that I start talking about him, he starts hitting everything. Stop doing that, Jim. Mario 10 flat. Joey going to go 10-3, 10-6 for Jim. 10-4 for Brent.
Left.
3 minutes left to go. I guess they are there. Maybe I just haven't heard them. I heard it that time. 48.806 is Fico's pace. That's a really good pace. Fico getting it together in the mains tonight. Did very well in World GT. Looking like he's going to wrap up 12 scale as well, but we'll see. Still 2:30 left to go. A lot can happen. I've seen it all happen before. Jim McGee, you have a weak transponder. Mario, Joey, Jim, and Kyle. Hey, Cass.
Left.
Mario, Joey, Jim, and Kyle. 1:45 left to go. This is race number 3 of 3. So I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. Kind of a small crowd. Although I think everybody's saving up their track time for this weekend. IIC warm-up. A lot of laps going to go down this weekend. If you want to see some high grip racing and practice, this is what you're looking for. Grip right now is really good. It's kind of funky, but good. High. So I think it's going to be really good this weekend. I know I'm planning on putting down like 4,000 laps this weekend, so. Kyle, there's something with the switch in the battery and the position and the whatnots. Can you fix that? 45 seconds, Fico. Looking to sweep the pan car classes this evening. and on pace to do so. Looking pretty good out there. You put your car back down, Brent. You don't think you can come back in the next 10 seconds? You're only 9 laps down. Oh, your leader with an epic fail on the last lap. Jim, you're done. Mario, you're done. Joey going to be down the line. Jim going to go third with a 46.801, 48.808, or I'm sorry, 47.808 for Joey. Mario going to bring it home with a 47.803. All right. Thank everybody for coming out. I thank everybody for tuning in on Live RC. We should have this posted, the video posted sometime tomorrow. I'm going to go ahead and stop it. Stop you.